Hey guys, I'm back one more time. I just come back to tell you guys I was sorry that I was having so many technical di- technical technical difficulties. Um and yeah, you guys are probably as annoyed as I am with getting out. It was weird because it really showed that I had still been going for like 33 minutes on my phone, but on the tablet it showed that same video ending at like 18 minutes and 50 seconds. So I'm actually curious. Yeah, see the one where it says I'm back, it says it stops at 18 minutes and 51 seconds. But on my phone, hey guys, you are coming back. On my phone, it was saying that I was on for, I'm back too. How about that? Boo you out of the light. That was so crazy. Like, it wouldn't let me do anything. And then, like, I try to go back in to start a new live, and it asked me if I wanted to resume. And then the timer kept ticking, and it said it was at like 38 minutes. But if I go look at where the video is at now, it was only on for 18 minutes and some in like 50 seconds. So it's so strange, so strange. But anyways, I really just wanted to come back in and say I really apologize for having all the technical difficulties. I don't really know what's up with all that. I don't think that's all my DM, because usually with him I just get like ads pop up. I don't usually get totally kicked out. It might kick me off on my side, but it's usually where it's still going for you guys, and I can get right back in. But that hasn't been the case the last couple of times. So, anyways, that's really, I just wanted to come in, and because I didn't know what else I was gonna say anyway, and um, I know different differences, whatever. Hey, Kat. I know they wanted me to talk more about the card, but um, card, please. Okay, hold on. Let me get a different deck. A different deck. Um, what's your sign, Mark? I'll pull from. I have certain cards I use for different elements. What's your sign? Okay, we'll do. Give me you guys the signs, and I'll pick different decks. Taurus. Okay, so you're an Earth sign. Let me get my Earth sign deck here. I'm a Cappy Aquarius because okay, so this could be for you and for Mark. So just because I'm pulling from the Earth deck. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna pull individual for you guys, but at least I have the right deck for you guys. Cool. I'm a Taurus. Cool. Cool. Okay, so basically, I got the right deck. I will maybe pull one from a different deck for you of the light from the air deck. All right, Mark. Let's see what we got. Hold on, get a drink. I've been talking without a drink. A little better. Some of that caffeine. Yep. Yeah, I feel bad about the technical difficulties and that I lost several people. This could be scary. Nah. Mark, you know. No, you already know what the down low is. Like, I feel you're pretty tuned into your own situation. Hey, good morning, Aussie friend. Hey, Josephine. I love Aussie friends. I have another girlfriend that is over there. She's in Brisbane. Yeah, she's in Brisbane. She calls it Brizzy. I love her so much. um, yeah, I would so want to be in Australia right now. You guys are in summertime, right? Yeah, she was playing a video game. I think it was yesterday or today on one of her videos, and I was like, she's running around in shorts and a tank top, and I'm like sweatshirt, and oh, I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly. I do not like the cold weather. I want to be in the heat, and I've always wanted to go to Australia, so so rather be there than here right now in Oklahoma. All right, card for Mark. Mark, what one did we have for you last time? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Got the Queen of Cups now in reverse. That's funny. Okay, so, and then we've got the Eight of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So, this could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Not, oh, wait. We had the Queen of Pentacles last time, and this is the Queen of Swords. Okay, in reverse. I don't know why I thought that was cups. I guess because of all the blue. I apologize. All you have to do is stand on your head, then it is no, right? Okay, so you're not rushing out and speaking the truth, Mark. There's something that you're not saying. There's something, some kind of truth you're not standing in, which you already know that. I already know you know that. You just like to see if things jive and match what you already think and feel, which honestly, I believe that most of us, that's it. Pisces sun, ascendant, Capricorn moon. Okay. Well, I usually pick the decks based on sun signs. That doesn't mean that the message has to be for your sun sign. That's just how I pick the deck. Okay, so hold on one second. I have to go back. Of the light. Okay, so I'm gonna do the of the light. I'm gonna do the air deck for you to get a card. Oh, you just found me today, Josephine? That's awesome. So much love to you, and so great that you're here. Like, I have been gushing over my subscribers. I can't actually gush over you guys enough because the exchange of love that I get from so many of you and the amount of love that I have for all of you guys is just, it's palpable, it's surreal, I know that we're raising the vibration of the planet, you know, just being in communication and contact. It's amazing. I love you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys were all in here earlier on whichever one of the lives that I've done. This is like the third one so far tonight because it keeps getting cut off. But for the first time that I can think of in my life, I cried myself to sleep the other night, but in a good way. Like, I was so happy and full of love from, it was a couple of different of my subscribers that had just poured out, you know, one that I had given a personal reading to, and another one that had just really, really resonated with one of the readings that I posted on the channel. And like the amount of love and encouragement and them telling me how much the readings resonated and how much it helped them and meant to them, like it just filled my heart so much that I cried myself to sleep, and I was just thanking the universe and thanking spirit for giving me, you know, this ability to do what I'm doing, because I would have never thought, you know, 6 months ago, a year ago, that I could really be doing this. Like, I dreamed of being able to help people. But like I said earlier in one of my lives, I didn't graduate high school. I did end up going to college for a while. And it, you know, it's not that I was very smart. I won't even go into all that about college. It was pretty cool. Maybe in another video some other time. But, and that was as an adult. But anyways, so, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Anyways, you still are what? Because I always lose what I'm talking about. Smart. Oh, I know. Dude, now I know I'm crazy smart. I'm crazy intelligent. I I have realized in the last few years, especially, that anything that I want to learn, I can learn. I basically have mastery skills in anything that I want to apply myself to. Problem is, I'm lazy. I'm a procrastinator. I'm a career procrastinator, and I can get really lazy sometimes. Um, my thoughts can, send me into a depression. And so I have to be really mindful of some things. And okay, I'm on of the light, right? Yeah, okay. See, I talked myself into oblivion and I can't remember anything. Of the light. This one's for you, babe. Or two. Oh, we've got the lovers. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's weird. Different deck. Here's Mark's Queen of Swords in reverse. Here's your Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, ooh, on the bottom of the deck, love. Okay, so I feel like you may be having to tell somebody that this relationship is toxic. I hope somebody's not having to tell you that this relationship is toxic, but there is some kind of truth that needs to be spoken about some toxicity in a relationship. The entertainment is worth it. Dude, when I feel like getting on camera, which sometimes I don't, but I like to watch my facial expressions. Because I have some crazy facial expressions. Let me look at that. Oh, well, of the light, this also could be obsessing over a love situation. Like if you're too focused on your divine counterpart, or if your divine counterpart is too focused on you, however that goes. But somebody's not speaking the truth. I feel like there's some kind of truth not being spoken, or something not being cut out. This also could be, and I hate saying so. Okay, I really hate saying certain things, and especially when I'm speaking to somebody specific live. But if there's addictions on either side, this could be that is affecting a love relationship. Somebody's not cutting out the addictions. And addictions can be a slew of things. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about on my channel in the other videos. You know how, yeah, he isn't saying anything. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It could be because of addictions then, hun. It could very much be because of addictions. Or some type of toxic thoughts or behaviors. But that there is something being prevented. And I just love, okay, do you guys not just love this lovers card? I think that is such a beautiful freaking lovers card. But yeah, so some type of toxic behavior and a truth not being spoken about it is affecting this. I know, right? I love this deck too. But it's affecting this situation, this love situation. And of course, that toxicity could be so many things, to be honest. I mean, so many things. Okay, who is next? Because now the chat is boo, 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 boo. Card. Yes, Mark. Okay, Cat, and you're a Taurus. Okay, and then after Cat, hold on, I'll write these down. Cat, Taurus, and Josephine, Pisces. Okay, if I missed somebody, let me know. Go ahead and put it in the comments again. You're welcome, of the light. I know, right? Josephine, it is hot. I love that freaking card. I've always thought that. I'm like, gosh, damn, that's hot. All right. So this one is for Kat. And bless you guys that have stuck with me through all three of these damn these damn videos tonight. These lives have been crazy. All right, give me a card for Kat. Yeah, I'll probably pull, and then I'll probably pull one for Josephine. Ooh, a festival on the beach today, you in? Oh, God, I would love to be. I might have to go meditate so I can see if I can astral travel there. Hell yeah. Oh, we got this. What? The strength card in reverse, Kat. Thank you. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So, the Knight of Wands is going toward the strength card. So this could be some type of situation where like you don't have any choice but to like move forward, but you're not sure if you have the strength, or you're trying to muster the strength, or you're really needing to find the strength. But I feel like something is moving forward here with the Knight of Wands. And it could be like purging, or some kind of change. It could be some kind of change that's really difficult for you to like really grasp. Like if you're having to make a big move, I mean, I'm not feeling a move, but that's just an example, like some type of big change possibly that either you're not sure that you can make, or you don't know how to make, or you don't want to make. But yeah, something like that. And it could be also having to have the strength to, detach and move forward on your own from a divine counterpart. And that a lot of times, even if you're not in contact, if you're in no contact, you still have to detach energetically, like just not give your energy not to the thought of the person, because like I was saying in the very first video that I did tonight, the very first live, was talking about treating a twin flame in separation situation like a death, where you still are holding love and space for that person and even forgiveness, but that part of the relationship and beautiful people all loved up on life. I just put some of your energy in my pocket, taking it from me, so get ready to have a... Oh, I love you so much. Thank you, Josephine. You're amazing. That sounds so freaking amazing. And I am down like Charlie Brown. The beach and good food and beautiful people, that all just sounds amazing. Amaze balls. But yeah, Kat, it like, you kind of gotta detach. Oh, I'm so excited that... Oh, hey, Jody. Dude, this is like my third video tonight, hon. It is so crazy. Like, I've been totally kicked out twice and just partially kicked out a couple of times. It's been more than just my ex tonight. I don't even know if all of my videos got totally uploaded, because one of them on my tablet was saying that it was only like 18 minutes and 50 seconds. But on my phone, it was still, the timer was still ticking, and it said like 33 minutes and some. So I don't know what got cut off or what I was saying. Because like I was telling them a little bit ago, you know, whatever comes out of my mouth, it just flows. And so I don't remember it because it's the truth as I know it, the truth as I feel it. And so I don't keep track of what I say. And so whatever I was saying, if it was really important, I hope somebody got something out of it as I was saying it, because I don't think that it all got recorded, and I sure as hell don't remember. So whatever that almost 15 minutes of time difference on my two different devices, that might have been some important information. I have no clue. But anyways, okay. Josephine, before she goes uh, and we party on the beach because she put me in her pocket and we're going, I'm going to pull a card for her. Let's see. Pisces, you are Pisces. I wrote that down and I still went back in the feed. See, I can't remember shit. All right. Let me get my water deck. I know, right? It's so crazy. I know I was meant to leave ages ago. I'm still here. I'm addicted. Haha. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I'm addicted to you guys. I keep coming back and thinking I'm just going to say bye this time and be done. And then I just keep going. Like I can feel the energy exchange in these lives. It just totally circular. Matter of fact, I was just thinking I might have to take off my hoodie because I'm actually getting warm. Shit fire. It just kicked me out again, but not totally. So you guys are still there. Right on. Oh, thanks, Jody. You guys are fueling me, I swear. I literally right before, because I had did the karmic situation, the regular video that I uploaded, and then I did the extended, and then I also did a reading earlier. And when I do the personal readings, they flippin' zap my ass. I almost immediately have to go lay down almost right after I do a personal. So I won't ever be one of those readers that do back to back to back to back personal ones. And that's why I limit the amount that I will do. Like I need the money probably more than most, but I won't gyp you guys. And I won't put myself through that kind of energetic hell. Because one personal reading makes me have to go sleep. And, you know, I wouldn't be able to do very many anyway, even if I tried to do them, you know, back to back to back. I would be like sleep, sleep, reading, you know, maybe 5 total in a day, but I limit myself to no more than 2 if I, you know, have that many requests. So anyway, if you guys can't tell, it makes me uncomfortable to talk about money, so I have to try to get right out of that. But the energy I can talk about all day, and the exchange that I get from you guys, and it's amazing. Like I probably won't be able to sleep forever tonight because the energy that is pumping through me from you guys is just amazing. All right, Josephine, you're here, Mark. I see ya. Too many. Okay, hold on one second. I am gonna have to shed the hoodie. Like it's really, really hot in here. And no, I'm not taking off all my clothes, just one. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, I feel like I can breathe again. It was getting really, really, really uncomfortable. Okay. It's Josephine. Damn it. These water cards. I'm going to have to pick a different deck to just get one card. Because this deck I use for water signs, it always wants to word vomit all over the place. I can't hardly ever get just one card to come out at a time. I bet it is so hot there, love. I can't wait to get out on that beach with you. Like I said, after I get done with this, yeah, no I am. I so am. You told me he was going to take me in your pocket. I'm already feeling the heat from the freaking beach. Maybe I'll get a tan. Because my Irish roots are showing. In the wintertime, my Irish roots start showing big time. And in the summertime, my Native American roots start showing. Okay. Okay. We got one that come up. We're taking that one. The Five of Cups in reverse. Miss Josephine. By the way, you're wearing itsy bitsy polka dot bikini. Yes! Just like she wore for the first time today. I think I just felt about 8 years old just then. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. That just flowed. And all of a sudden I was 8 years old again and just no care in the world. Okay. Oh, phew. I'm hot because I can't quit laughing. That was beautiful. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in the upright. So I feel like you're not having regrets about or maybe if you had regrets about kind of walking away from something or kind of having to stand your ground in an area, you're not anymore. Or this also could be not focusing on the negative anymore. You're now focusing on the positive and moving forward in a victorious way. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And that's for Miss Josephine. Yes, good for you, love. Bless your heart. Yes, good for you. Keep going. Because this Six of Swords says that, and you know, I was getting pain from this because the Six of Swords a lot of times to me is like a painful victory forward. You know, it's more forward movement, and yes, it's a victory, but it's swords. It's not comfortable. So yeah, I so get that. I so get that. Okay, so I think I got everybody. Yes, I bet. I totally know the feeling. These last 5 years have been extreme. Well, and I'll say it as I always say it felt like extreme hell when I was going through it, but now I can look back with um, knowledge and realization, and you know, just realize why things had to happen the way they did, and know that my stubborn ass wouldn't have learned any other way. I know me. And I won't lie to myself anymore. I think, you know, I've never been a liar. And I think that was one of the things that my divine masculine, because he was a pathological liar. And so one of the things that, or I didn't lie to other people. He was honest with himself, but he lied to other people. Whereas I didn't lie to other people, but I always lied to myself. And so that's something that I just don't do anymore. I try not to lie to myself. And when I am lying to myself in some way, I try to, you know, yeah, I so feel like that's what we do. Like I was telling somebody earlier on Facebook, and I've said this before on my channel, that energetically, I totally believe that we all have been through the same energetic experiences. The actual circumstances are different, but the energetic experience, like the way it made us feel or think or believe, you know, in some way. SD step 1924. Well, possibly have you been on here? I mean, you can ask a question. I may or may not answer it, just to be honest. But you could definitely ask. Shoot. Mine is starting to try to Don't do that. Right? Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, my live last night talked a little bit about that. Like, I went through a period of just like in the last 5 years since me and my DM split up, um, and we've been in and out of relationship together. Um, I went through all kinds of dating craziness. You know, I've done the dating websites, and I've went out and met strange people that I should have probably never went out to meet. And basically, I went back to being like 17 years old again, like when I first met my divine masculine. And I was acting like a 17-year-old again. And I just turned 42 last month. So, um, yeah. Okay, where's this person that was going to ask a question? My DM married his karmic, and I have had a new person come in. John, what's the purpose? Well, how do you feel about this new person? Because there, I don't know if you've been listening tonight, but in my opinion, it can be really easy to mistake a karmic and a soul partner for a twin flame on occasion, because we can have energetic matches in our chakra systems, like match up several of our chakras. You're welcome. Several of our chakras with a karmic and or a soulmate, whereas with a twin flame, all of your chakras will line up in the end. Like if you do all of the work and they do all of the work, your chakras will be wide open and totally synced up. If Nick did all of their work and your DM did all of his work, or vice versa, you know, however that goes, in my opinion, their chakras would still never line all the way up, if that makes sense. So maybe who you thought was your divine masculine wasn't, and he was just somebody to help activate your chakras in order for you to be able to sync up with your divine masculine. Or you could be maybe you weren't on here earlier when I was talking about the roads, but you know, we're on our road with our divine partner, and then it separates out and comes back in, and sometimes it separates out and comes back in. See, and that, to be honest, love, I think every single relationship that we have in this life, and that's not just a love relationship. This is like parent, this is teacher, friend, coworker, boss, every person that we have, that they are a mirror of some sort. Not our exact mirror like our twin flame that kind of mirrors our total energy. But everybody kind of is a mirror of a behavior or a way that we do things. What is the secret he and his karmic is hiding? I don't know if I'd be able to get that far into it tonight, love. That sounds pretty deep. And like a lot of cards. Because yeah, I know that a lot of the divine masculines, I don't necessarily like if there's secrets that the divine masculine has with the karmic. I think it has mostly to do with money, and it could have something to do with lies about, you know, lying about money or assets. That's not for everybody, but I do think that's a good portion of divine masculines. And I also feel like sometimes I get the feeling in, like, for instance, in my situation, and I obviously don't feel like it's just me or just my situation, because again, I feel like our energies, we kind of all experience the same type of energetic situations. But for me, I think that my divine masculine a lot of times stays in the karmic relationship because it seems um, it seems like it's going to cause a bigger rift if he leaves, and he's scared of our connection, even though we have been married, you know, we were living together for 19 years. He knows now on an energetic level that I'm a different person. Like, I don't think he recognizes me anymore. And it's so funny because that's not even just energetically, it's physically. Um, I've lost a bunch of weight. I cut off all my hair. I dyed it from brown to blonde. Literally, I look like a different person. Um, and I've just become a different person on the inside. Like, literally, when you start feeling a certain way on the inside, you really start projecting that on the outside. And I've seen the total transformation in myself. Yes, growth. Yes. Um, so it's all, it's so crazy, but then sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, God, that was so simple. Why didn't I think of that before? You know? But it's only after we've been through it and, you know, really give it some thought and some going over that we can sit back and say, oh, yeah, that made sense. I see why I had to do that. I see why I kicked in the teeth 5 times before I didn't want to be kicked in the teeth anymore. Or, you know, whatever it took to make you learn that lesson. I had to fall down 10 times before, you know, I realized, hey, I probably should tie my shoes. Whatever the situation. Oh, I had to get a drink. All right. It's so funny because what I'm seeing on my tablet totally does not match up with where I'm at. It's behind, but I don't know. It seems like the chat though kind of is keeping up with what I'm saying because it seems like sometimes I'll say excuse me. Who needs a card? Oh yeah, who needs a card? I think I got 2 or 3 more people in here since I pulled cards, or since I asked that question. Who needs a card and what's your sun sign so I can pick the deck? Anybody, anybody? Hey, koala. I love that. I love koalas. Okay, your sun and moon, Gemini, Cancer rising. Okay, I just need your sun. Yes. Oh, I just had, okay, I'm going to do koala and then I'll do you, Jody. All right, so let's get a card for koala. And I don't even know how to say that. Is it Baisu? Bisu? Koala Bisu? Baisu? Bisui? I don't know. But koala. All right, card for koala. I've always loved koala bears since I was a little kid. Bizu. I love that. I love that koala bizu. Right on. Oh, that's so cute. French for kisses. Oh my God, that is beautiful. That is freaking beautiful. I love it. Koala bizu. Oh, can I have a card for me and John, please? I'm a Virgo. Virgo, yep. Okay. What I do with my deck? All right, I'm trying to line these up this time so I won't forget where I'm at. So I've got air, and then I've got water, and then I've got earth. All right. Because I choose my decks based on people's sun signs, and I've got them categorized into the 4 elements. All right. Card for koala. What is going on with koala? What does koala need to know? Yes, French kissing koala. Oh, that is so cute. And girlfriend Josephine, I am still warm. I am now in my just my t-shirt, and I think I might have to take off my boots now because now my feet are getting warm. And it's freaking cold here. Okay, so 2 cards popped out. Koala, we've got the Star card, the Pentacles, and then the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like your foundation could have been rocked and at some point, and you felt left in the cold, or your foundation was rocked because you felt left out in the cold, or this could be vice versa. You could have left somebody out in the cold. But, and this could be, I don't know, because I'm just picking up the energy. I don't know if this is divine feminine or divine masculine, but the star, a lot of times I see the star as the divine feminine. So I feel like the divine feminine was left out in the cold, and it affected the stability, her stability. But it could be flip-flopped. I could have that backwards. But I do feel like somebody's getting over being left out in the cold to where they now are getting into their power and coming into more balance. Right on, right on. Well, then keep doing what you're doing and keep doing your work because you're gaining balance. And yeah, you step away, love, step away and do you. I was just telling somebody in a reading earlier today that earlier in the I don't know, one of the first lives. Yes, good. That the best thing that we can do is to, basically see this as a death and, hold space for them, unconditionally love them, forgive them for any perceived transgressions, and move forward with our life. Because when they do come back, because we already know at a soul level, they're going to come back. So it's not about if they come back, it's about when they come back, to be honest. And you're welcome. You're so welcome. But, it's about when they come back. So when they come back, we want to be a totally different person, just as we want them to be a totally different person, because we don't want to deal with any of the toxicity that was in the relationship before or that was in any of our prior relationships. And so, if we treat it like a death and we move forward, when it's time, energetically time, then it's going to be no problem. We're going to be doing us and we're going to be good either way. And they're going to be doing them and they're going to be good either way. And when we come together energetically, it's just going to be a perfect fucking match. And it's going to be beautiful bliss. So until then, we just got to keep working on ourselves to make sure we're the divine counterpart that is good enough for our divine counterpart. You know what I mean? And that's really probably a bad way of saying it because we really just need to be good enough for us. But a lot of people think, oh, my divine masculine's not escalating or ascending and, he's not good enough for me at this time. It's not like that. It's not like that. So anyways, all right, Miss Jody. Pull you a card. What does Miss Jody need to know today? I'm so glad you made it to the live. Yeah, like I said, that's the way I pick my cards is I've got 4 different decks. I've got more than 4 decks, obviously. I'm sure you guys, well, no, you guys can't see them. But anyways, they're on my table. Oh, thank you. You guys are so fantastic, too. And, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, so I've got 4 different decks. It was weird because one day I was just looking at the decks and each deck literally started looking like an element to me. Like one of them started looking like fire. One of them started looking like water. And so I just deemed those decks. And so that's when people order personal readings or if I'm doing, element readings or sign readings, that's how I do them. I do them with those certain decks. So, and that's why I asked for sun signs. Because I personally believe that because we have, like every single sign and planet in our charts, in our natal charts, that we can resonate with any of the sign or element videos at any given time. Not all of them all the time, but any one of them at any given time, because they're all there. Um, you know, and different, the way things are lined up energetically with the planets and everything, it makes a difference, and that's how certain things resonate at certain times. Okay, I digress. Oh, thank you, Jody. I love you so much. I love you guys all so much. All right, the 4 of coins popped out, and then we got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like you're trying to get, or hold on. I just went totally blank. Give me 1 second. I gotta find the 4 coins in a different deck, because all of a sudden I do not know. This water deck sometimes gives me issues because it has weird pictures on it for me. One day I might get a different deck for water. That's the 3. Why can't I remember what the 4 coins looks like in a different deck? I always go back and reference my Rider-Waite here. And every card that I'm ever looking for in it is always at the opposite end of the deck. Ah, okay. So you're not holding on too tightly. You've cut something out that maybe you were holding on too tightly to, and starting to stand and speak your truth. Basically, you're not taking no shit, which is really good. And yeah, I feel like you're working on building a more solid foundation for yourself that doesn't have whatever this toxic energy was, that I felt like he was coveting something or holding on too tightly to something. Hello, Different. Oh, hey, Different, you're back. But yeah, I feel like there's some kind of truth that you're speaking now, and you know that I feel like you've had some throat chakra like openings, and that you're starting to just not take no shit. This King of Swords, you don't take no shit. Yeah, I know. That's why I had to go and find it, because in this deck it don't look like that at all, and it threw me off so big time. Which is funny, because in other decks, it's only in the water deck that I get so confused, because in this I get more of an abundance feeling. And with the 4 coins in the Rider-Waite, I get more of like a holding on too tightly. So that's why I wanted to go and check it out, because I knew whatever I was seeing with this card here, really what I was feeling. So yep. Absolutely. Okay, was there somebody, let's see, what was the other person? SD stat. Okay, we're just gonna call you 1924 because I don't even know. You're so welcome, love. I love you so much. SD stat. Okay, yeah. And they were, what were they? They were the earth sign, right? And I think SD stat, were you a earth sign? Because now I can't find it in the feed. I have earth laying out, but I can't remember which one you were. Welcome back, Difference. Virgo. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, this is for SD stats. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I knew it was an earth sign. I just couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, right. I know it was an earth sign. I don't even know if they're still in here to get the card that we've given of shields. So I feel like you are waiting to see, or maybe you're not. I love you. Okay, you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you may have been putting in a lot of work and you may not be seeing the fruits of your labor in a situation that you're passionate about. So things may not be moving in the direction, or like, well, they may be moving in the direction you're wanting, but you're not seeing that it really is making any difference. But I always see with this card, you guys can see back there, like the shadows behind them coins there. I always feel like that's your spirit team having your back. You know, your guides, telling you that, yeah, the direction you're headed is the right direction. So you might not be seeing whatever manifest just yet, but I feel like you are working in the right direction, so keep going. Okay, was there anybody that I'm missing that wanted a card? I don't even think that SD person was in here anymore. But anybody else want a card? Or did I miss anybody that already wanted a card, that already asked for a card? Because all of a sudden, I mean, my video is not like it goes too fast or anything, but it was back there a little ways where I couldn't see. That's true. They can see the replay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what's up with the karmic mindset. Did you watch the karmic situation video this evening, love? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards, but like I just did a video on that earlier. Okay, hold on, because I wasn't going to mess with that yet. So let me I have to burn some sage. I didn't sage that deck. So give me just a second. Gotta set some sage on fire. On fire. Okay. I was just wondering because you keep asking. And I'm like, man, I did a video on that. Oh, I did yours, babe. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'll tell you your cards were. You had the well, maybe I will. I guess I shuffled since then. It was the Seven of Pentacles in the upright and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So I felt like you were like you've been working on something that you're passionate about, but you haven't been seeing the fruits of your labor yet. Like you haven't been seeing the results that you want. But the specific deck that I was using, it's got these shadows up at the top that I feel like is like your spirit team. And so I really feel like your spirit team's got your back and that you are moving in the right direction. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, as far as if it's like healing or something, or you're trying something new. Whatever you're putting your work into and your effort, I feel like keep going with that. Okay, I gotta sage my karmic deck real quick. But yeah, those were the cards I got for you, love. Okay. I mean, no pressure. I was just wondering because we had already did that or I'd already did that video. I was just wondering. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not saying, hey, you have to go watch my video, but I was just thinking, that was something that I know, right? um, hey, but I get it. Like, there's no judgment here because, oh man, I've been through like I swear, like all the stages with the situation, and there was a time when I couldn't get enough of hearing about what was going on with the karmic, and now sometimes I don't even feel like doing those readings, although those are the most popular readings. Good deal. Now you feel like running? No, I get that. I get that because I'm kind of feeling like sometimes if my DM was to come back right now, that I might run a little bit. Like I don't know if I'm ready. All right, so what's going on in the karmic situation? Let's see. Let's see. Let me ask specific questions of this. What is how about let's see how is the karmic partner feeling about the divine feminine? How about that? We want to know that. Yeah, okay. I always feel like that's when uh-oh, yeah. All right. Universe, please tell us what is these karmic partners thinking about the divine feminines? We know we got some saltiness. I mean, 'cause they can feel all this light. They can feel it. And somebody said earlier that they thought maybe their DM uh see what was that? No, I can't remember. But I think my DM, does she love you like the way I do? Oh, honey, it's not about that. It's really not about that. Like they it can never be the same. Again, it's an energetic uh thing. It's not really about the love, it's emotions. Like they may love them, but it's not something that the divine masculines are going to be like, oh, she loves me more or better or something like that, so I'm just going to stay with them. It's not something like that. Um, because it's way bigger, divinely orchestrated than that. Yes, yes. Your spirit team has your back. I believe so. All right. How is this karmic partner feeling about the divine feminine? Okay, no, that's just weird. That there's no way. There's got to be more cards to this. This is kind of like how the karmic situation started out tonight. It started off with the Nine of Cups, and I'm like, whoa, that is not the energy I've been picking up. Okay, so the karmic partner is not feeling like the lovers with the divine feminine. So let's see what this means. Let's see what else comes out with that. That's just funny. For real, I know, right? Yeah, the karmic partner is not feeling the love for us. I know. Like, I send the karmic partner love, but I know that she ain't sending me no love. She is not sending me no love. We've got the Nine of Swords. Doubt, suspicion, slanderous, gossip, shame, scruple, timidity, shady character, reasonable fear. So, yeah, they're totally intimidated. She hates my guts. Yeah, I know, right? And that's the thing, like, they hate us, but I don't know about you guys, but I don't hate my divine masculine karmic. I literally know that she was there for a purpose and to help him learn lessons and me to learn lessons. I've had to stand in my power because of situations that come up with her, and because my child was involved or my children was involved, and I had to be the bigger, better person. Yes, it's. I think that that's the, and yeah, you'll get shade back, and yeah, okay, I got kicked off, but now I'm reading these. Josephine, I don't know what that link is. What is that link? Yeah, um, a koala. Well, see, the thing is it's not about not deserving it or deserving it. I really believe that we came in all. Okay, I got that one was my DM that time. The time before that wasn't. I got kicked out. So yeah, well, sometimes it's my DM fucking with my phone, and then other times it's more than that. So, but anyways, and yes, I lost my train of thought. Um, oh, but it's not about what. Yeah, I know severe interference tonight. But looking forward to this so much, and I think that's why, because I had some points that I wanted to make. First two videos, I brought up some points that I wanted to talk about, and things keep coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think I got you guys again. Yeah, 727. Okay. All right, so we've got the lovers, the nine of swords in reverse. It's buffering again. Let me know if it's buffering for you guys or if it's just for me. Because it could just be my device and you guys could be seeing things fine. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know what's going on. Because that it's good right now. Okay, cool. Well, as long as I can still see the chat and you guys are still getting it, then I'm good to go. Because my video on my tablet it's not moving. It's not doing anything. It's just like frozen. So, but that doesn't matter as long as you guys can still see and I can still see the chat. Okay. So we've got the lovers, the nine of swords in the reverse, the justice in the upright, the devil in the upright, and the eight of swords in the upright. So, and then the ace of coins, the bottom of the deck. I see that bikini, Josephine. Hell yeah. Oh, it is back. What is back? The bikini? Oh, the feed? Yeah, I'm not sure. Um, but okay. So, the karmic partner, let's see. The Nine of Swords says doubt, suspicion, slanders, gossip, shame, scruple, timidity, shady character, reasonable fear. The lovers can also mean like making a choice. Um, and it also says beauty. So, they could be totally crushing on us too. But actually, I think it's more of like a jealousy. But then we've got fairness, reasonableness, justice, proper balance, harmony. This is bullshit. I don't think I saged my cards good enough, guys. The only card that looks reasonable on here so far is the devil. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to redo this. I think there's energy fucking with more than just my phone. Get my sage back out. Because I know, there may be some karmics out there that have decent feelings towards the divine feminine, but I know mine don't. And I know you guys said you guys don't. I know that ain't right. We ain't taking none of that shit. Can't trick us. We're tough chicks. Oh, oh man, I almost said something that would have been just totally probably inappropriate. Because I know, Mark, that you're in here, so I was going to say something that rhymes with chicks. That all of us in here, we're tough chicks and something else to deal with here to trick. All right, we're going to sage these babies good. Okay, I'm going to do this on camera. You guys see I'm saging. Yeah, I know they're jelly bad. Yeah, I know. Man, okay. Uh I don't know if my DM and his karmic, like, I don't know if their financial situation was doing some kind of online business like clickbait or something like that. Because I think that my divine masculine and his karmic, they have pages on Facebook, not like under their own name or like they're out there, doing their real own thing. They're hiding behind like page names and like they'll argue. Like he denies it totally, but I can literally watch him argue. Actually, I used to could. I don't watch it now. I totally stay away from it and stay away from the energy now, but I used to like kind of be addicted to watching them argue through Facebook um pages that I feel like that's I feel like their financial entanglement, why he can't, part of the reason why he can't get away is he's somehow financially entangled into that. And I don't know the ins and outs or the details of it, but I would watch them argue and it was ridiculous. And thank fuck there ain't no gym for her head. Right. But the thing is I'm the one married to him. That's what's really funny and fucked up. And I am the hot one. um, you're fire, Leo. I'm Cappy, but my Vedic is Sagittarius. So in Vedic, I'm also fire. So right on, right on. Okay. Well, I've almost got these saged, and we're gonna see what the hell they say this time because I couldn't believe my own cards, and that's just very rare, very very rare. I always trust my cards, but I like some bad juju was coming through. All right, let me get a drink. Wait, also, we're gonna orgone that shit. Check out my orgone; it's cool. Little heart orgone. It's good. Pretty cool. So we're gonna orgone that. Hey, lovely bollocks. That's awesome. Um, the best thing to do, like especially if there is a pattern, a history of back and forth, and if he's lied in the past and like try to keep you on the hook and stuff, because literally my DM in the past has basically apologized for a whole lot of things that transpired over the last couple of years, but then would kind of totally bitch out and act like he didn't say that and like not take responsibility for it anymore and everything was back to all my fault and it's just weird, but at the same time I kind of get it because we go through some of them cycles. So um I would say definitely trust you. um if it feels wrong to you, he didn't own it, right? He didn't. Like he paid lip service to it, but the thing is, I really felt like he was that he believed it, or meant it at the time, but it didn't last long. But yeah, lovely bollocks. I think that um, don't trust him. Trust you. If you feel off about it in the least, just keep doing you, and there should have some level of proof if there's been a developed toxic pattern. There should be some type of, you know, proof. But like I was saying before, if you come back as an energetic match and he's done his healing and you've done all of your healing, in my opinion, it'll get to the point where there shouldn't be any doubt, and there shouldn't be a need to prove. Like, there will be just an understanding, an energetic match and understanding. So personally, if I was to, just give you my absolute honest opinion, I would feel like you probably both still have work to do. But that's not meaning to trigger you at all. That's just meaning that if you still feel doubt and, you know, like lack of trust or something, and he maybe still is untrustworthy, then I feel like there's probably still work that needs to be done before you guys go back into union. Because as I was saying before, I don't think any of us really want a half-ass union, because it's just going to blow up in our face again anyway. Well, yeah, his ego is talking now. He did mean it at the time. Yeah, I believe that because I felt it. And, like, I'm an extreme empath, and I've known this man for almost 25 years. And so I know, but it didn't last. And that's the thing. Yeah, absolutely, lovely. Um, I agree. We love you. We gotta make each other feel good. Yeah. Yeah, we do have to make each other feel good. Difference. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Yes, absolutely, Josephine. We all, and even the divine masculines, even if they don't know yet or don't even feel like they deserve happiness, they deserve a full union within themselves, and we deserve it within ourselves and then with each other, because it's going to be fucking beautiful. And, our unions, all of the things, all the dark shit that we've been through, I think I said this in the personal I was doing earlier today. All of the work that we've been going through and doing, all the hell that we've been trudging through and all of the lessons that we've had to learn, we are the gatekeepers and the way showers. We are the ones that are going through all of this now in order for us to come into union to change the way people see and experience love and relationships. We're literally going through all this hell to help change the world in the way that love and relationships are dealt with, handled, seen, all of that. Right? Yes, the karma can have the half-arsed. Yes, absolutely, because ain't nobody got time for that, except for maybe a karmic. And that's only because there's work that they need to do. Anybody would only accept half-arsed. I love that. If they're not complete. And we're coming more complete, and so we won't accept that. And karmics are not complete within themselves, and they will accept less than, what they're worth, because they obviously don't know their own self-worth. And I can totally relate, because there was a point in time where I just dealt with, way too much crap. I let people basically just walk all over me. And I was a people pleaser. An insane people pleaser. All right, let's see what the hell this karmic's got to say now. Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay, this sounds more right already. That's what we're doing tonight in our bikini world. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. The Page of Swords in reverse. An imposter revealed. The unforeseen illness is also possible. Powerlessness in face of stronger forces. I'm sorry. Lack of preparation. Ladies, if that doesn't give everybody a good old boost right there. Lack of preparation. She wasn't prepared for stronger forces. That's beautiful. That's more my cards. All right, we've got the Eight of Cups, and it says discontinuance of effort, disappointment, abandonment of previous plans, shyness, modesty, success, abandoned, possibly, let's see, success, abandoned, possibly for something better, indolence. Um, I know, right? I know, right? um, so, and then we've got the Empress in reverse, vacillation, inaction, lack of concentration, anxiety, loss of material possessions, vanity, delay in progress. Okay, so I feel like um, they think that we're vain. They wish we would just walk away um, because they know that they can't. There's no forward movement. There's no forward movement with the divine masculines anyway, but um, because there can't be. Energetically, there can't be. This situation can't rise above, but they think that it's just because we're there. And it's really not. I mean, it kind of is in an energetic sense, but at the same time, even if we weren't there, if the divine masculine did not know shit about us, this situation would still not rise above the level that it's at right now because energetically it can't. It's just not there. I know, right? Oh my gosh, I'm hearing outshine, outshine, outshine. You keep making me hear songs, girlfriend. Um so yeah. Um they wish we'd walk away, but they don't understand that it doesn't matter. Even if the divine masculines didn't know about us, this relationship is never going to be the long-term happy life, happy wife situation they wish it was. We've got the Hangman in reverse, unwillingness to make necessary effort, preoccupation with ego, false prophecy, useless sacrifice, ineptitude. Um, so I feel like, and I don't know about you guys, but I've tried to warn my divine masculine because being an empath and coming into my gifts, I've seen a lot of the things that's transpired. And before I was confident in sharing my gifts with the world, with you guys, I did usually at least tell like my divine masculine and my kids, I would tell them when things was coming, when I was getting information. And so I've been kind of telling him about things off and on for the last year. And basically, it made him go the opposite direction, which in retrospect, I get it now because I would have done the same thing. Don't be jelly Corey just because you know he is thinking of us when he's. I know, right? I know, so true. We ain't worried, DM. Always gonna come back to DF Karmics. They know what's good. I know, right? I know, I know. I mean, and I really tried not to be judgy, and I definitely, there is some 3D parts of me that is still a little, takes a little bit of pleasure in all that. But at the same time, I also send love to these karmics because I do get it, I do. But sometimes I also take a little pleasure in the whole situation. We've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Treachery in the past, difficulty, hard work, depressed state of mind, disquiet, accident, fatality. That doesn't sound good. That could either mean they want us to die, which I don't doubt that, or it could just be that this situation has caused them to be in a depressed state, which is, part of their lesson. They are going to have to learn their own self-worth, and not to let people take advantage of them. And, they're going to have to learn to not settle for less than they deserve. Like, if they're with somebody that obviously doesn't love them, and I know for a fact, my son and my divine masculine told me that my divine masculine told his karmic that he was still in love with me. And then she was crying in his kitchen and still not wanting to leave. And so she's mind manipulating him and emotionally manipulating, probably with I'm going to commit suicide or some shit like that, and make me feel bad. Let's see what else we got. I actually had a dream about her, and I was emotionally supporting her. I do think she's doing black magic, but I know. See, I know. Yes, I think mine's doing black magic too, and I've thought that for a really long time, for almost a year. And I told my divine masculine about that. I told him that about sex magic and how, because him and I had been having sex, like they got together in October of 2018. And okay, now get this, people. This is great. Um, Me and my divine masculine basically got together on October 13th, 1994. Him and his karmic, and this was the dark forces, I know. Him and his karmic got together October 13th, 2017. Um, so that, and to me, that was like, should have been a red flag to my divine masculine, but at the same time, I think he took it the opposite. Um, but he had to go through this, so I get why it had to be like that. But anyways, um, I get that difference. I get that, I was in that place at one point too, but I also realized that there's so I actually told my divine masculine, probably again about a year ago, that his karmic in her state right now is probably where I was 5 years ago when him and I first separated, like mentally. And because I was in that low place, no self-esteem, um, just, I was fucked up and I was going through like the lowest, worst time of my life. And I felt like that's where this chick's at. And I told him, I said, why would you go and get somebody that, you know, you're going to have to go through or at the time it was like 4 years, 4 more years of work just to even get her to the point where I'm at right now. Like she's always going to be like, behind me in her, this amount of time, because I also know that the last 3 or 4 chicks that he's been with, in the last 5 years, has all had very much similarities to me and had similar facial structure, like maybe the eyes were a little the same or the bone structure was the same. But one thing that they all had was long, naturally curly hair that they also sometimes did straight, which is something I had and then I cut off since we've been separated. So it's very, very creepy in some respects. I'm more interested in things beyond 3D, but life gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, true. All the magic in the world, she will never reach that pedestal our DMs have. That's true. And I really, I feel like my divine masculine, yeah, I feel the almost the unbelievableness that he feels towards me now. And even though, like I said, we've known each other and lived together for 19 years and seen each other at some worst, and, but he's never seen me like this. And he's really in awe. And I can feel that. And that's what's making her even more crazy, because she don't get it. Because he's also told her all this really shitty shit about me, This been a great 3 lives. We keep reloading and coming back like the karmic shield. Yeah, we cock and reload, cock and reload. Can't keep us down. Okay, so anyways, we got the 6 of Swords. So, oh man, somebody's trying to call. Oh, it's my mom. I'll call her back later. She subscribes to my channel. If she really was paying attention, she would know I was live. She needs to go check her notifications. Anyways, yeah, I know, Josephine, absolutely. So the Six of Swords, she feels like she at the moment has had a victory. Like even though she's very insecure and um probably depressed, she feels like because she's still with him, um, that she has a victory. But we got the Ace of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Third time try. Cut him off 17 years ago. He reached out today. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's awesome, lovely. Yeah. See, I've been married to mine for going on 25 years. We just well, we didn't celebrate. No, we didn't. We would have celebrated our 24-year anniversary in October. Our anniversary was October 21st. And so we're going on 25 years now, but we lived together without separation for 19 years. And then we've been off and on for the last 5 years. And the last 2 years has been 2.5 years, maybe. We haven't lived together at all, but we were still sleeping together until last August when I put a stop to that. I'm like, no, because um, I really believe that she is and was doing black magic and was literally making me sick through sexual energy with my divine masculine. And it was just crazy. And so I told him, I'm like, nope, not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't blame you. I'm the same way. Like, I will only contact mine if it has to do with our kids, because we have two children together, like two adult. Well, our daughter's 20, will be 23 this month, and our son just turned 17, and our son lives with him. So sometimes I do have to go over to his house, or sometimes I do have to contact him, but I try not to. Karmic, the grass is only green because it's fake. Oh, stop it, Josephine. You're cracking me up. Yes, yes. Yep, that's exactly what I basically told mine. I mean, I said, don't contact me unless you're free for, sex. If it's about the kids, it's different. But yeah, I told him, I'm like, and like even over Christmas, like we spent the holidays together, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we were even just together on my son's birthday in January. And he was trying to have sex with me every time. And I'm like, no, no, not going to do it because I know. I didn't always know. I didn't always pay attention. Um, but I went through some really crazy purging after, like, each time we would hook up. We did live like 2 hours away from each other. And so we'd hook up like once a month or whatever, until I put a stop to it. And each time I would get so sick and I didn't realize, the connection for the longest time. And then once I did, I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. This is killing me in more ways than one. So yeah, okay, I don't know. I read this one, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I get so sidetracked. And we're going on. Hell, we're on an hour and 31 minutes just in this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, Change, alteration, erosion, instability, sterility, unrequited love. Yes, unrequited love. She knows. Like I said, my divine masculine specifically told her that he still loves me. Clouded joy, false heart, inconsistency. I also feel like their relationship's inconsistent, but I feel like she's holding something over his head, whether it's some type of financial arrangement or something like that. Um, she's got something on him because he is never. But I also feel like I scare the shit out of him now because now he had always made me believe or tried to make me believe that like when I knew things that it was all in my mind and that I was crazy. And now he's realizing that I'm not crazy. And not only is he starting to realize that I'm right, I'm starting to realize I'm right, which is making my powers grow even more. The more I step into my power, the more my gifts are opening up. And it's freaking him smooth the fuck out. I know, right? Dude, no, okay. You guys are gonna think this is funny. I thought it was a little funny, but I mean, I know I didn't really feel bad. So like I said, for the holidays, I spent time with him. Well, and you guys can go back to like, uh, it would be the 20, I think it's the 25th, maybe the 26th of December. And you guys doing my videos from his house, from his dining room. Um, I didn't mention that in the videos, but I was there and I ended up staying the night there. Um, and I had been there the day before. Like he was trying to get me to have sex with him the day before. And then I was there the next night doing my videos and I ended up staying the night there. I didn't have anything to do with him. Not that he didn't want something to happen, but I was still there. And she had been calling, I guess, like in the evening while I was there, and he wasn't answering it or anything. So she showed up with her kids in tow, still in their pajamas, first thing that next morning, and I was still there. So I just gathered up my stuff and I just smiled and walked away. It was crazy. Deception lives in our news, you know. Oh no, don't ever let someone diminish or take away your magic. Oh, no way, I won't. If you're talking to me, I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Deception lives and he knows, you know. I know. The karmic text me calling me a crazy bitch. I will not respond to the crazy. I haven't talked to my DM, right? I know, Bryce. Oh, I got one even better than that. The very first time I ever met this chick, I'm a sassy little thing, let me tell you. And definitely not perfect. So the first time I ever meet this chick, at the time I lived 2 hours away, and I was coming up to see my son. And I had no idea, like me and my DM had never met anybody that the other one was dating. We had never crossed that line. Well, my son, I guess, decided it was time that that line get crossed for whatever reason. So he didn't tell me until I was already an hour into the drive up here that his dad's girlfriend was at the house and was going to be there when I got there. So I was like, and let me tell you, I was listening to a Luna Ash 9D, and I know most of you guys know who that is. If you don't, you really should look her up. She's amazing. I love her so much. If it wasn't for that chick, I probably would have lost my shit that day, and I ain't kidding. But I went up there, and I was so fucking calm, cool, and collected. And I had baked cookies for my son and my DM before I had went. And I showed up at my DM's house, and she come outside because I was in the garage talking to my DM. And she came outside, and I answered the door. I literally introduced myself. I said, "Hi, my name's Angela. I'm the wife." And then I offered her a fucking cookie. With the biggest smile on my face. Yeah, I was in a very uncomfortable position. And, you know, by all rights, looking at that situation, it looked like she had the upper hand, but I quickly took my power, and I swear to... Are you guys still there? Hey, give me a shout out if you're still there. Because my phone totally died, and it wouldn't turn back on at first because it was totally dead. And I plugged it in. Oh, yay, you guys are still there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. See, they can knock us down, bitches. I love it. Yeah, my phone totally died. And so it's plugged in now, so I should be good. My phone hasn't totally died forever. Good night, Josephine. Love you. And take my energy in your pocket because I'm totally beach bound, baby. Oh, good. I'm probably screaming because I get excited and I got my Bluetooth in my ear. I literally made cheerleading the first year that I made cheerleading because my voice carries. Me usually isn't an issue. And then I get excited and it gets even louder. So and thank you. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I love giving you guys my energy. I love sending my energy out there. I love it, love it, love it. Like really, I just kind of want to do this all the time. Like I love doing readings though, but I just love talking to you guys and giving you guys my energy. I love you so much. Thank you, lovely bollocks. I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. So amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know. I know. I am probably gonna have to wrap this up though, because like my ass is starting to really get sore. I sat on stools to do this, and my ass is starting to really get sore, and I need to feed dogs and let everybody out. Um, I may come back on later though this evening, in an hour or so after I stretch food and all that. And otherwise I might just come on tomorrow because I love this. I love I know Puppo is my fur babies. I got my fur baby, which is a little deaf Boston Terrier, and then I got my two grand pups, which is what I think they're both healer mixes. I'm not sure, I get them mixed up, but they're my grand pups. And then we've got four what I call pup nuggets, fostering. We had the mama. She had the babies on Halloween morning, and so we've had the babies. We just got the mama just got rehomed, and one of the other pups got rehomed. Oh, thank you, Koala. I love that so much. You just my heart just expanded so much. I love you guys so much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get off of here. I don't know if the chat stays open where you guys can still talk amongst yourselves. If you guys don't already know, I do also have a Facebook group that I started, and it's Angel of the Dawn Twinflame Portal. And I get in there sometimes, but I always do answer you guys' questions or comments. I try to stay up with that, but I don't get in there a lot and post a lot. Some days I do, some days I don't. Mark knows, he's in there with me. But you guys are very welcome to come and check me out there. I also have a Facebook page called Angel of the Dawn. And so yeah, I a little bit all over the place, and so but I'm gonna get off here for now and sending you guys so very much love and light. And thank you guys so much for being here. I feel so flippin' blessed to have you guys. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.